I have just finished a book called The Last of the Tribe by Monterreal, and I feel like making a video about it. So, the book talks about the really important topic of native Amazonians still in the Amazon rainforest and the hard work of people who want to protect them. It particularly is a story of a lone man who is known mainly as the Man of the Hole because of the deep holes he digs in his huts. We know nothing of him, not his name, not his tribe. His language and traditions will die with him, as he is the last one who survived. This book is mainly about the struggle that went into protecting this lone Amazonian. Also, for the start, I really recommend reading this book for yourself, as I am in no way an expert in this topic. I just simply find it interesting. Also, be aware that the book talks about the natives with the term Indian, but I decided not to use the term in this video, as if I understood it, it is outdated and harmful. So, the book starts with a rumor that some loggers who cut wood from the Amazon rainforest spotted a lone man who may have been uncontacted by the modern world. This rumor got far enough to reach FUNAI, which is a Brazilian government body for protecting indigenous people of Brazil. So, they set out to find more about this encounter, but everybody on the ranch where the rumor originated was silent and swore that there is no indigenous people on their land. The conflict between ranchers and indigenous communities is giant and very, very problematic. As far as I understood it, if an indigenous tribe is found living on someone's property, it automatically belongs to the Amazonians and it's banned from further cutting down. The people who bought the land with the intention of turning it to farmland are usually very angry and local about this. So there are instances where the ranchers, when they found indigenous people on their property, hired gunmen with the intention of killing them. That's what probably happened to the man we focus on in this book as well. He was most likely the only one to survive. At last, the expedition led by a man called Marcelo dos Santos got their first hint on where they saw the lone Amazonian. They embarked on a journey to encounter and hopefully contact and save him. With the language barrier that will surely rise, they got the help from the Canoe tribe, which is a tribe that lived nearby where the man was first spotted. So they thought that with a little bit of luck, at least the language family could be similar. The Canoe tribe's story is also tragic. I was looking for more information about them, but couldn't find anything super recent. Last time their tribe consisted of only 5 individuals, and the same goes for the neighboring tribe Akuntsu, which is left with only 4 people after attacks and illnesses brought in with the ranchers. While Akuntsu wished to be left alone, a man named Pura from the Canoe tribe decided to help the expedition. After examining the huts the lone man left behind, with the hole always dug inside, and several pitfalls with the spikes inside them, they finally managed and catch the man inside of one of them. Inside of one of the huts, not the pitfalls. The man was defensive, with his arrow raised while they tried to talk to him. He didn't react at all when Pura spoke to him, so it's highly possible the language he speaks is not related at all. The group decided to leave the man behind and deposited some gifts, a machete and an axe, in front of the hut. With photos of the lone man and confirming that he existed, a temporary protection was raised around the area where he was found. But the ranchers didn't respect it in the slightest. They needed a reserve for him, which required to get in contact. They needed a tribe name, they needed anything at all. During the next years, they managed to face the man again, and he slowly started taking their gifts. He still didn't talk to them and ran away when he saw them, but he noticed he did build a bigger and sturdier hut where he grew the seeds that were gifted to him, which was a good sign. He wasn't on the run anymore. But when Marcelo was fired and later his right-hand man Alter as well, the whole struggle of protecting the Amazonians started to crumble. With the change of people who took on this expedition, it suggested in the book that the lone man may have not recognized them, and he shot one of them. The explorers survived, but the expeditions halted for a bit. At last, the luck has smiled on them. Marcelo was hired for a position in FUNAI's main office, and with this power, he quickly forwarded a request for a reserve for this indigenous tribe. Consisting of 1 man. It was accepted. The Tanaru indigenous territory exists to protect a single man which we know nothing about, and he wants it that way. He is sometimes nicknamed the loneliest man on the planet, and I can see why. Imagine being alone for so long, with no one to talk to, no one in sight, just you and the forest. The FUNAI workers are always open if the man ever decides to initiate contact, but they won't be the ones to force it on him. I'll link the book and some more resources in the description, and yeah, I know it's a bit of a different video, but I have been interested in this topic for some time, and when I finally got the book, I'm gonna make it everybody's problem. So until next time, bye bye.